Oh, what a crowd. What a scene. One of the biggest games ever. Both Corbin and Middlesboro undefeated. Corbin 8-0, the number 1 team in AA football in the state of Kentucky. Middlesboro 9-0, the number 2 team in the state. The winner of this wins the district championship and will go on to playoff competition. We're ready to go now. So here we go, the game about ready to get underway as Brian Williams approaching the football. Here's his kick. It's long, taken by Curry at the 5. Straight up field to the 10, 15, 20, 25. Curry following the interference across the 30. And down he goes at about the 33-yard line. Glenn Curry bringing it back to the 33-yard line where Corbin will take it offensively. Now we'll check their backfield because, as we said, Greg Taylor, one of the best backs ever to play for Corbin, because of his illness, was slowed, but he's in there at the tailback position. As Richie Grigsby brings him out, he gives it to Taylor. Taylor 35, 40, Taylor 45, midfield, 45, 40, Taylor 40. He'll go all the way on the first play of the game. Greg Taylor, sensational run. 67 yards. Greg Taylor has just gone for a touchdown. Greg Taylor, the player that was in the hospital last night and today, suffering from a virus. Greg Taylor has just gone 67 yards on the first play of the game with 11 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the opening period. Corbin leads it by 6-0. Greg Taylor will try the point after touchdown from placement, and Corbin will call a timeout while he gets his shoe laced, because they won't waste it tonight. During the year, they've let Greg Taylor kick a little further than normal because none of the games have really been in doubt. But here tonight, they're not taking any chances because Middlesboro has had only 20 points scored on them all year long. They're giving up an average of only 2 points per ball game. Corbin is on the board leading 6-0. Taylor again 67 yards on the first play of the ball game. Oh, the electricity in the crowd here. I don't believe I've ever experienced anything like it. This is far above our state championship games. It's far above anything that I've ever been connected with as far as excitement. Taylor now will try the point after touchdown. Glenn Curry will be holding. Greg Taylor. Here's a high snap. The kick is up. It's a low one. It is good, and Corbin leads by 7-0. We have a timeout with the score. Corbin 7, Middlesboro nothing.
Tell me when to start it.
And once again, the first play of the game from the 33-yard line. Watch Grigsby as he'll give it to Taylor right up the middle. Here he goes, slips free. One last shot at him. Then he looks back. He knows he'll outrun anybody behind him. And Greg Taylor has gone the 67 yards to put Corbin ahead as they lead right now by a score of 7-0. Now Corbin will be kicking off to Middlesboro, and of course kicking off very dangerous to that number 1 down there, which is Brian Williams. He has the potential to bring them back. So doing the kickoff chores for Corbin. It's a short kick by T.R. Storms along the sideline, bouncing. They're going to give them the short yardage, and rather the short kick, and bring it back to the 45-yard line. That was Vincent Hoskins. They did not want to risk a deep kick, but I'm not sure that this situation favors Corbin either, because Middlesboro will have the ball at their own 44-yard line. Matter of fact, Middlesboro had a chance by Hoskins then maybe to break it all the way, because very little defense was over there on that short kick by T.R. Storms, an intentional short kick toward the sideline. Middlesboro set to go as Brian Williams is their quarterback. They have a split into the left side and Mike Smith, Meredith Evans, Roger Cleveland in that backfield. Here's Williams. He's rolling out to the left. He comes upfield across the 45 and to the 48-yard line, where he's taken down by Greg Taylor. Oh, I can't believe the kid got out of a hospital bed, didn't get to the ballpark till 7 o'clock tonight. I was in the dressing room with Coach Cotton Adams, and I said, what about Greg? He says, I don't know. He's not here. I haven't heard. This was at 6:15, and here he is. He's run a touchdown. He's kicked an extra point, and he's made the first tackle of the game as Middlesboro has gained up to the 48-yard line, a 4-yard run by the quarterback, Williams. Split into the left once again as they try it up the middle across midfield. Goes Meredith Evans and down to the Corbin 48-yard line as they get 4 more. In making the tackle for Corbin is Lenny Hinderlight. Showed good power on that run. He's moved it all the way down to the Corbin 47-yard line. So Middlesboro gets the first down. No, pardon me, they do not get the first down. It's 3rd down and about a yard to go for the first down. We're in the first 2 minutes of play with Corbin leading by 7-0. Middlesboro slot to the left side as they try the power up the middle once again with the fullback Meredith Williams, or is it Meredith Evans or Brian Williams? It was Williams that kept the ball as Steve Jewell stopped him at the Corbin 45, but Middlesboro has picked up the first down.
Now you talk about football players. Brian Williams and Greg Taylor are in the same class. Brian Williams is a great ball player, but I think Greg overall is a little bit better. But Brian Williams is the key to the offense for Middlesboro.
The first down of this ball game. Registered by Middlesboro on a 2-yard run by the quarterback, Brian Williams. Same formation as a moment ago with the slot back to the left. Here's Williams on the keeper. He gets down to the Corbin 40-yard line before Hinderlight once again makes the tackle on him. He had good motion. He has good power. He gets 5 yards to the Corbin 40-yard line. So Middlesboro getting good field position on that short kick by Corbin. As they've taken it from their own 44, they've reached the Corbin 40-yard line. Again, the slot formation to the left side as Barnes is in the slot. Williams will pitch back to Evans. He's looking for the corner. He gets around the corner, makes a couple of yards, and how about Alan Sadler as he went for him? Diving through the air, Glenn Curry finishing him off over there, but still, it's going to be a gain to the Corbin 37-yard line, a pickup of 3 yards. Middlesboro will have it 3rd down and 2 in a big play here in the opening period of this game. 8 minutes and 37 seconds to go. Corbin leading by 7-0. Out over the ball at center comes Andy Frost for the Yellow Jackets. Split in to the left side goes Pete Shattuck. Barnes again is in the slot. They'll give it off to Evans. Evans yet at the line of scrimmage. He spins. He gets forward to the Corbin 35, maybe to the 34. It's going to be very close for a first down.
On that play, Meredith Evans did what Greg Taylor has been doing this year and the other Corbin backs. He is hitting the line hard. He is twisting, finding out the tackler's done. It's very close from our point of view right here. 7-0 the record.
These teams are higher than a kite. I'm telling you, the way they're hitting out there already. It's short by inches, and most certainly Middlesboro will be going for it here on 4th down and less than a yard. Meredith Evans, 5'11", 185-pound senior, just picked up 2 yards. And Middlesboro will have the first 4th down execution of this ball game. A big play right here again. So the Yellow Jackets set to go as they execute on 4th down and less than a yard. The crowd roars. Williams quarterback sneak. Williams will have that first down. He just had to get inches. He got about a yard to the Corbin 34-yard line, and Middlesboro has picked up their second first down of the game. We played 4 minutes here in the opening period. Corbin leading by 7-0. The biggest crowd ever to witness a football game at Campbell Stadium, at Dennis Stadium, Campbell Field. The fans were here so early tonight. Although they're going to measure for it, I don't think there's any doubt about it being a first down, because a moment ago he had an inch or two to get it, and he got an inch. The nose of the football gives him the first down, and Middlesboro will have it 1st and 10 at the Corbin 34-yard line. Both teams have tremendous offenses. It's going to be hard to stop them. Corbin has allowed only 30 points this year. Middlesboro only 20. And so both defenses are very good also. Williams pitches to Evans. Around that corner he goes. He lowers the head. Good, tough defense that time and hard hitting by the Red Hounds as they nail him at about the 31-yard line. Coming up to make the stop was Mark Least along with Steve Jewell. The gain, 2 yards. They've spotted the ball at the 32-yard line. And the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets will have it 2nd down and 8 for the first down. I still can't get over the way that Greg Taylor has come out and responded, and he's playing defense. He's so valuable both ways. Middlesboro 2nd and 8 at the Corbin 32-yard line. It's into the middle this time as the handoff is given to Roger Cleveland. I think nothing there at all as the Corbin defense behind Steve Jewell really responded. Steve Jewell, one of the stars for the Red Hounds. They've spotted the ball near the 32 once again. Let's call it 3rd down and 8 for Middlesboro. Steve Jewell, 5'11", 220-pound junior. Middlesboro now on a big 3rd down play. Slot formation again to the left side. Williams back is on a counter to the right side. They got him trapped. They'll take him down at the 30-yard line. They try Troy Barnes, their fullback, coming the other way. Good reaction from Tom Greer and others for the Red Hounds. And Middlesboro in a predicament right now. They'll have it 4th down and 6 for the first down. And let's see now what the Yellow Jackets will do. Corbin leads 7-0. With the ball down that deep at the 30-yard line, I would think that Middlesboro will go for it, although it's 4th and long. Gambling that their defense is good enough to hold Corbin should they not make it. They are. They're going for it. A big play right here. The flags go down in the backfield. Too much time? Maybe so. I think maybe they were just wanting to try to draw Corbin off sides. They did not do so. It's going to cost them 5 yards to the 35-yard line, which would now make it 4th down, 11 to go for the first down. So the Yellow Jackets trying to draw Corbin off sides with the long count. Instead, they get a delay of game penalty, thus stopping the clock with 5 minutes and 48 seconds in the opening period. John Epperson, the punter, comes into the ball game. He's a big guy. He plays basketball for these Jackets. He's a good one. John Epperson at 6'6", a 204-pound tight end, is back in punt formation, standing at the 47-yard line. Corbin has Curry and Steely deep. It's a bunted punt up into the air. Steely going for it. He can't get to it because he's interfered with, and the interference will go against the Jackets. He tried to get in front to get the ball. One of the Jacket defenders was downfield, not looking as to where the ball was. This will be a break for Corbin. As Steely was going for the fair catch, the Jacket defender got in his way. He bumped into him, and therefore interfering with the football will cost Middlesboro a penalty. And Richie Grigsby is out to hear it discussed right now. Epperson had a chance to put Corbin real deep that time. Watch this on the replay.
Yes, go.
Now here's the kick, very high and short. Now watch him come up and try to get to the ball. Oops, there's the collision just before the ball got there. And so Middlesboro will be penalized for that. Well, the joke's on me. I did not know that they had penalties on both teams, offsetting penalties. So after the kick by Middlesboro, Corbin gets the ball at the 14-yard line, 1st and 10. Corbin will call timeout. I'm not sure that Coach Cotton Adams is too pleased with offsetting penalties. How in the world could you call that? He wants a timeout just to talk to the officials. So with timeout, the score, Corbin 7, Middlesboro player apparently was just standing there, and that's what I think they've done is just call it no penalty because both players inadvertently got in each other's way. Maybe that's the case. We're ready to go. The Corbin Red Hounds deep in their own territory at the 14-yard line. Corbin set to go. Here's the handoff to Taylor again at the 15. Taylor at the 20. Taylor to the 25, 26-yard line, and a Corbin first down. Where does he get that energy? Greg Taylor, one of the best backs I've ever seen wear the red and white here at Corbin High School, has just brought the ball forward 12 yards to the 26-yard line, and that's Corbin's first down of the game. Taylor opened tonight's game with a 67-yard touchdown run as the Corbin Redhounds behind Taylor's kick for the point after, lead it by 7-0. 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go. We're in the opening period. The number 1 and 2 teams in the state in Double-A football pairing it off here tonight. Hand off Taylor again. Taylor 25-30. Taylor just taken down as he was just about to get outside. Looked as if he had running room all for that corner. Roger Cleveland came up from the defensive secondary cornerback position to the right side to pull him down. Greg Taylor almost broke it there, but he has moved the ball up to the 32-yard line, and a run of 6, and Corbin will have it 2nd down and 4. Taylor thus far in the ball game after that 6-yard run has carried the ball 3 times, has picked up 85 yards. Corbin 2nd down and 4 from there on 32. Taylor wing back to the left side. Handoff given to Jeff Anderson. Hard running off that left side brings it up to the 35. It won't be a first down. It'll be shy of that as Greg Johnson, defensive guard, came up to take him down after a 3-yard run, and he is the second player to carry the ball for Corbin tonight as the Redhounds, going behind the early strength of Greg Taylor, have utilized him on all 3 runs until that time. Now a big 3rd down play for Corbin. 3rd down, 2.5 to go for the first down. Out of the wishbone formation from the 35-yard line, here's Grigsby. Grigsby gives. Rollins got it. Rollins up across the 40 to the 42-yard line, and another Corbin first down. Danny Rollins stopped by the safety man, Brian Williams, and came close to breaking that one open. The Corbin offensive line opening up beautiful holes here in the early part of this game. Rollins picked up 8. Corbin's 2nd first down of the ball game as Grigsby now on a counter gives to Anderson. Jeff did not get a hold that time as the play never materialized because Jimmy Mills was in there to block it up along with Greg Johnson. So Corbin fails to gain, and they'll have it from their own 43-yard line, 2nd down and 10. So the Hounds, taking this ball from their own 14-yard line, have moved it out now to the 43, leading by 7-0 with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the opening period. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Again, the backfield straight away and both ends in tight. Grigsby on the option, comes left. Grigsby keeps. He's at the 45, and down he goes. Grigsby had the trailer, and Jeff Anderson couldn't find the room because Brian Williams and Mark Earl were up there to put the stop on him. However, he does get a couple of yards to the 45-yard line, and now another big 3rd down play in this game. 3rd down, 8 yards to go. The number 1 and 2 teams in the state flashing here tonight. People standing 6, 8 deep along the sidelines in places. The stands completely packed. 3rd down and 8. Corbin with the wing back wide to the right side, and Curry. Here's Grigsby on the draw to Taylor. Taylor at the 45 won't get anywhere here because it was diagnosed by Jimmy Mills once again, and Mills takes him down. So Corbin will have to give up the football as Taylor is stopped right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Roger Rose has punted the ball only 4 or 5 times this year. And punt formation here, and he'll get the kick out of there. Nice spiral kick. He won't return this one. It will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Beautiful kick by the sophomore Roger Rose. Roger Rose, a 5'9", 203-pound sophomore, a spiral kick that goes down near the 10-yard line and out of bounds, and that's some kind of kicking right there. So Corbin is able to take the ball from their 14-yard line and put Middlesboro deep in their own territory as the Jackets on their 2nd offensive possession will have it at their 9-yard line. A 46-yard punt by Rose. Middlesboro now on the option. Here's Williams, steps over one man, gets up to the 15, and down he goes. Rose coming in to hit him. Roger Rose had help that time from Russell Barton.
Donnie made a nice move that time. Brian Williams didn't get away from one of the linemen.
Middlesboro calling timeout. We have a minute 30 seconds to go. We're in the opening period. Timeout on the score. Corbin 7, Middlesboro nothing. The Middlesboro Yellow Jackets with the ball at their 16-yard line after a 7-yard run by their quarterback, Brian Williams. And we have a couple of super athletes out here tonight in Greg Taylor and Brian Williams, and the fans are really on top of everything here as they're seeing one of the finest exhibitions of football in the state of Kentucky this year. Williams back to throw now. Williams cuts the corner. This is where he's dangerous. Jewell goes for him and hog ties him and takes him down, but not before. Williams has picked up the first down near the 20-yard line, or the 25 is where he's written out. We'll wait to see. It's the 25-yard line and a first down for Middlesboro. That's a 9-yard run by the quarterback. Brian Williams, so dangerous when he goes back to throw like that, and he can cut the corner, but big Steve Jewell, who represents his name so well, made the tackle on him. For the Jackets, that's their third first down of the game. At their own 25 now. The backfield is straight away as Williams rolls along the line of scrimmage, pitches back. There's a fumble back there, and going for it, Middlesboro. No, they're still fighting. Corbin's got the football. The Red Hounds with Steve Jewell coming up with it finally, as it was fumbled by Roger Cleveland, and Corbin has it at the Middlesboro 20-yard line. On the pitch, and this is the hazard of an option play. When you have to pitch like that, sometimes you can fumble up and miscue, and when you do, you could be in trouble. And that's what happened here, as the fumble by Cleveland, and Corbin in excellent operating position for their third offensive possession at the Middlesboro 20-yard line. The Hounds set to go. Truman Perry, Jeff Anderson, Greg Taylor behind Grigsby. The pitch goes to Taylor. He evades one tackler, gets into the line of scrimmage, gets a yard to the 19, but a flag goes down. Victor Adams making the tackle. That play did not develop well for Corbin, as Greg Taylor did well to get back to the line of scrimmage. Ostensibly, he should have been stopped 3 or 4 yards behind there, but his ability to evade got him back for a yard. Give him a yard, let's call it. Just inside the 20, as Corbin will have it second down and long. Clock running out here in the opening period with 40 seconds to go. Grigsby goes under. Grigsby on the counter to Taylor. Wait, a fake. He's throwing for it. He throws. Greer can't get it. Intercepted by Williams up the sideline. He may go. Williams cuts back inside. Comes all the way up to the 45-yard line, or the 40. But flags are down. They were in the Corbin backfield, and I believe that it would be declined if against Corbin. It is illegal procedure against Corbin. Grigsby on the pass had it intercepted by Brian Williams and had a chance to return that one up the sideline, but it was finally taken down as the ball is spotted at the 40-yard line.
Replay.
Watch this one. It's going to be just a little bit too tall here for the intended receiver. Grigsby has all kinds of time. Beautiful faking. All right. Back to throw. Look at all the time. Now he shoots it, but just too tall. Tipped by Greer, but Williams was there on the tip. It was just tipped. And then Williams got it. The pitchback, a high pitchback. Evans has got the ball. Steely goes after him, misses him. He slips off 3 guys. 4. Truman Perry finally takes him down. A bit of momentum right here for the Yellow Jackets. That was some kind of run by Meredith Evans, as Middlesboro taking the ball from the 40-yard line, and Meredith Evans slipped through the grasp of 3 players, and momentum can play a very important part of this game. But we've reached the end of the first period, and after 1 quarter of football, the score: Corbin 7, Middlesboro nothing. An 8-yard run by Meredith Evans. Second down and 2 yards to go. Here's the play. They give to Evans across midfield down to the Corbin 45. Stuck hard that time by Steely after he was being drugged by Tom Greer. Greer had his arms around him, then Steely stuck him pretty hard, but nevertheless it's going to be a first down to the Corbin 45-yard line after a 7-yard pickup. And for Middlesboro, that is their 4th first down in the game. So the Yellow Jackets getting that big break on the interception a moment ago by Brian Williams after the ball was just a little too tall for Tom Greer, and they brought it back to the Corbin 45, now 1st and 10. Corbin leading by 7-0. We're in the second period of play. Split in Mike Smith to the left side. Barnes in the slot. Pitchback goes to big guy in the backfield, Roger Cleveland, taking those long strides, gets about 5 yards to the Corbin 40-yard line. So the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets right at this point have momentum. Middlesboro's 3rd offensive possession. The first time they had it, they moved down to the Corbin 30 and had to punt. The second time they fumbled the ball. Now this is their 3rd possession here tonight. The center, Andy Frost, again out of the ball. Off to the left side goes Shattuck. In the slot, Troy Barnes. Quarterback, Brian Williams is under. Williams on the option to the right side. Keeps the ball, pitches back. Got Cleveland again as he's taken down hard, but he gets 3 or 4 yards. The Corbin secondary having to come up. And that was Steely along with Greer and I think Taylor coming up there. But when your secondary is having to play this much, that means that Middlesboro is taking about 7 or 8 guys out of the play by using that option on that wide play. They moved it down to the Corbin 37 after a pickup of 3 by Cleveland. And now it's 3rd down and 2 for the first down. The Yellow Jackets. Mike Smith split to the left side. They give it up the middle. And the power running, I think, of Meredith Evans this time takes it across the 35 down to about the Corbin 33-yard line. Matt Church and Steve Jewell responsible for the Corbin tackle. But Middlesboro has just picked up their 5th first down of the game. Corbin has 2 first downs here tonight. Corbin had a tremendous opportunity a moment ago, let it get by on a pass interception as they had the ball on a recovered fumble at the 20-yard line, could not capitalize. Meredith Evans is the big rusher this year for Middlesboro. He has just put the ball down to the 33-yard line, a pickup of 4. 1st and 10 for the Jackets here. Slot formation to the left. Williams back to throw. He's looking. He's now being chased. He fumbles, but Middlesboro's got it back at the 40-yard line. He was stripped of the football as Corbin put a good rush on him. We saw Jewell, Rose, and others back there for the Hounds. And Brian Williams coughed it up, but it was recovered for Middlesboro, and they're going to have it on the loss of 7 back to the 40-yard line. 2nd and 17 play coming up. Corbin leads 7-0. The winner takes all here tonight. 9 minutes and 22 seconds to go. Oh, what a football game. Never one like it. The Yellow Jackets now out of the I formation, strong to the right side. Williams quickly fakes into the middle, and he leaves it. Who's got the ball? A flag goes down. It was given to number 51, which is Andy Frost, the center, and he runs down, taken out of bounds by 2 Corbin players, Jeff Anderson and Darren Steely, but a flag is down. That's got to be an illegal play. And I think it's called. How in the world can the center touch the ball and then go back with it and take off down the field? And Van Hoos is out there, and boy, if that doesn't get him 15 yards, nothing will. I've never seen a coach get by with what he's getting by with right now. Let's see if they'll call 15 on him. The Middlesboro coach is asking for 15 yards on what the officials have called an illegal play. He doesn't get the 15-yard penalty.
Try to get a replay in here in a second.
It's a 5-yard penalty. Let's watch the replay of this one just to see what did happen. I have no idea. Okay, let's see if we can pick it up now. As Corbin was caught off guard when Frost carried the ball. Now there's Williams. Oh, the center just kept the ball and took off with it. On a replay, we saw the center keep the ball, take off with it. Big guy Cleveland running hard. Cleveland bouncing off people. Cleveland is hit, finally goes down inside the Corbin 25-yard line, finally by Danny Rollins. He almost broke it all the way that time. On the draw, they have spotted the ball. It won't be enough for a first down, but he just bounced all over people. And what super backs Middlesboro has. We're seeing them here tonight. That was a 15-yard run. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Jackets now. 3rd and 3 at the Corbin 25. Slot formation to the left side. Williams hands it into the middle to Evans. He spins off people. He gets a yard, and down he goes hard as the Corbin defense is rising to the occasion. Let's see who it is that led the charge there. I saw Darren Steely for one, Steve Jewell for another, but there were so many of them in there. And they did not gain anything. They still spotted the ball at the 25. No gain, 4th down. About a yard and a half to go for the first down. A big play here with 7:25 to go in the first half. Corbin leads 7-0. Now, let's see what Middlesboro will do. Brian Williams approaching the line of scrimmage at quarterback. He's under on the 4th and 1. Pitch back to Cleveland. He's got the first down. May go. He's just taken down by Darren Steely, preventing him from going all the way to the 11-yard line. Oh, Darren Steely saved the day for Corbin that time. When this big guy gets those wheels turning, he's awfully hard to bring down. But let me tell you about a 5'10", 156-pound sophomore. Darren Steely has played some kind of football game thus far. But the gain is down to the 11-yard line of Corbin. Middlesboro's 6th first down on a 14-yard run by Cleveland. First down and 10 at the 11. Split into the left side. Pitch back Cleveland. Cleveland turning to the 5. All the way touchdown. He just ran through a big hole and over people. And nobody could stop him. And Middlesboro has scored the touchdown with 6 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll have a chance now to tie it up on the talented toe of their quarterback, Brian Williams. The Middlesboro crowd, and a lot of them here tonight, on their feet across the way. Corbin leading 7-6 at this point. But Glasgow, Danville, Somerset, none of those teams in the caliber of this Middlesboro team. And we have a super game underway here as Cleveland, showing us his talent, took it in from 11 yards out. Now they're going for 2. Williams on the roll. He'll get the 2. And Middlesboro has taken the lead. They faked Corbin out that time. A big play. Cleveland ran in the touchdown. Williams runs in the 2 after. And Middlesboro has taken the lead as we have a timeout with 6:54 to go in the first half. The score, Middlesboro 8, Corbin 7. Now you're going to get a chance right here as we show you the replay of that touchdown to see the power of this big guy, Williams, Cleveland that is. Watch him just go through that hole. And Middlesboro, with the 2-point conversion, has taken a lead of 8-7 as they thought for sure that Brian Williams was going to kick it. And he ran it in there, and for only the second time this year, Corbin trails in a football game. They trailed last week 3-0 behind Knox Central. They trail here 8-7. 6:54 to go in the first half. So Corbin muffed a chance to take advantage of a big opportunity when they threw the interception after recovering the fumble at the 20, and it cost them as Middlesboro has come back to score. Corbin ready now for the kickoff from Brian Williams. Deep for Corbin is Glenn Curry. Williams approaches the ball. He really puts a toe into it very high. Curry in the end zone. He'll have to stop there. They can't run him out of the end zone in high school. And Corbin will start this series, their 4th of the ball game, from their own 20-yard line. Well, let's see how the Red Hounds react now to some adversity. Had Corbin been able to take advantage of that recovered fumble at this point in the ball game, the Red Hounds could really have Middlesboro on their back. But the fact is that Middlesboro made the break right back with the interception and took it in. It was a 60-yard drive. And it was Roger Cleveland doing the major part of it. Corbin 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line as Taylor goes into the line for about 2 or 3 yards. Again, the official has thrown a flag. For the last 3 times that Corbin has run the ball, the referee has thrown the penalty marker. Corbin has been a team that has been rarely penalized this year. Matter of fact, one of the fewest in penalties that we've ever seen for a Corbin team, as this team has executed so well.
Got 3 yards on the play. They'll take the penalty, Don. Make it 1st and 15 at the 15-yard line.
Corbin gets illegal procedure penalty of 15 yards, which will 5 yards, which will put it back to the 15, pardon me. And Corbin 1st and 15. Let's see just the stamina of Greg Taylor as he's been ill, how he can hold up here tonight. Grigsby under, Grigsby on the option, Grigsby keeps. Grigsby pitches way back to Taylor. Oh, a terrible pitch, and Middlesboro's got it. Taylor wasn't even looking for that one. He slammed that ball back, never had a chance. It hit him in the headgear, and Middlesboro's got it. Well, that's what happens on these options. Middlesboro gave it to Corbin a moment ago. Now the Red Hounds have given it right back. The Red Hounds not playing with character on that one. We haven't seen them play like this year, but they haven't been in a game quite like this. So now they're going to have to regroup. I didn't think that Taylor even had a chance of getting it had the pitch been right in his hands.
It was too high, Don. It looked like it hit him in the face of the helmet. That wasn't bad.
It's at the Corbin 19-yard line. Let's see if Middlesboro can get 2 in a row as they give it on the end around. No, that's the Barnes, the throwback, trying to cut outside end, and down he goes, but he gets good yardage. Finally taken down by Darren Steely again. How about that sophomore? He is the one that's keeping Middlesboro at bay thus far. Troy Barnes, the throwback, looked like an end around, but he sets up far to the left side, then comes back. And he's taken the ball down to the Corbin 10-yard line, a pickup of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. The Red Hounds, at this point, need to regroup. They're not looking like a team that is number 1.
Middlesboro has more speed than any ball club. You pointed out something a few minutes ago. Danville, Glasgow, they're not even preparing with Middlesboro.
All right, they try it into the middle this time, and hardly any yardage at all, as we have a substitute in their lineup in the backfield, and carrying the ball for the first time tonight was Tim Hensley. I don't think he got any yardage. A penalty marker was down, I think. It's, matter of fact, going to be a loss of 1 back to the 11-yard line. The Middlesboro center, Andy Frost, did a somersault a moment ago out to the ball to the line of scrimmage. I've never in my life seen that. 3rd down, about 1.5 yards to go for the Jackets now. Williams pitches back, and down goes Cleveland on a great tackle by Greg Taylor for a loss back to the 15. Greg Taylor, showing what true champions are made of, came through right there to nail him for a 4-yard loss back to the 15. And the Jackets have it 4th and 6 right now. That was a super defensive play, and this is why this kid could be all-state offense and defense. So Middlesboro calls a timeout with 5:17 to go here in the first half. Timeout on the score is Middlesboro 8, Corbin 7.
You're on.
Well, a very big play right here for the Corbin Red Hounds especially. They do not want to let Middlesboro add to that 1-point lead at 8-7. As Middlesboro has it at the Corbin 15-yard line, 4th and 6, and Middlesboro may go for a field goal. Oh, you talk about cockiness. Look at Andy Frost's somersault to the line of scrimmage. No, they're going for it. All right, and Williams on the option comes left side. He won't get it. As he's taken down, there's Darren Steely once again, along with, I think, Greg Taylor. He did not get it, however. Yep, it's Greg to make the stop on Williams, and they turn it over on downs, and this may change the momentum here. Corbin needed that big defensive stand in the worst way, and they got it. He gets a 5-yard gain to the 10-yard line, and Corbin will have it deep in their own territory at the 10-yard line, 1st and 10. Let's see what they do is Grigsby back at quarterback now. The backfield straight away on the option. Grigsby will keep it. Grigsby comes up ahead across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Now that's more like Richie right there. He's fired up. He was mad when he came off the field a moment ago. He was kicking into the dirt, and I'm sure Richie Grigsby was telling himself, why in the world did I do that? I'm going to make up for it and atone for it. So he brings the ball up 6 yards to the 16, where Corbin will have it 2nd and 4. 4 minutes and 34 seconds remaining here in the first half of this game. Middlesboro leads 8-7. Grigsby under. Grigsby gives it to the second man through. That's Greg Taylor. Taylor pushing for yardage as he gets it up to about the 19-yard line. I don't think it's going to be close enough for the first down, however. They've spotted the ball at the 19, a pick of a 3 by Taylor as Victor Adams made the tackle for the Yellow Jackets. 4 minutes and 10 seconds now. Corbin will have it third down, about a yard to go for that first down. Middlesboro taking advantage of a Corbin miscue, capitalized, and they lead 8-7. Here's the 3rd and 1 play. Grigsby under. Grigsby rolls off that left side. He'll take it up for the first down as Grigsby across the 20 to the 25, 26-yard line. Now, this is the kind of football that Corbin can play. Don't sell them short quite yet. The Red Hounds have the capability of playing this kind of ball control and pushing it all the way downfield. That run was through the 26-yard line, a first down for Corbin, a 7-yard pickup by Grigsby. He has 15 yards on the night. For Corbin, that is their 3rd first down. Middlesboro has really had the ball most of this first half. The ball at the 26 now. Grigsby rolling to his right. Grigsby will keep. He's at the 30 to the 32-yard line. You see, when you can get them 5 yards at a chunk, the only thing that's working against them right now is that clock. David Martin making the tackle along with linebacker Jimmy Mills for the Yellow Jackets. Grigsby has put it upfield to the 32. That's 6-yard gain, and Corbin will have it 2nd down and 4. 3 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the first half. What the Red Hounds need, of course, right here is to take it all the way and take the lead before halftime to put them in a good frame of mind at halftime. From the 32, a wing back to the right side. Taylor gets the call. Taylor brings it to the 35 for about 3 yards and just shy of the first down. Greg Taylor getting a lot of attention in this game as Jimmy Mills, the linebacker, was keying on him. He got 3 yards. That gives him 92 yards here in the first half in just 7 carries. Taylor, in all but 2 games this year, has gone over 100 yards in rushing. The 2 that he didn't play. But 2 or 3 plays because it was lopsided scores. 2.5 minutes in the first half now. The Corbin fans trying to get the team raring to go here on a 3rd and 1 from the 35. Grigsby gives Taylor's got the first down, 40, 45. He's up to the 47-yard line. And Corbin's 4th first down of the first half. Brian Williams, the safety man, gets Greg Taylor after a 12-yard run. And Taylor now has 104 yards and 8 carries here in the first half. The clock stopped to set the chain with 2 minutes and 18 seconds remaining here in the first half. Corbin getting their 4th first down at their own 47 as Corbin will call timeout. So the Hounds have been able to move the ball from their own 10-yard line out to the 47. We have a timeout with the score. Middlesboro 8, Corbin 7. The Corbin Red Hounds have been able to move the ball all the way out to the 47-yard line. They picked up 2 first downs in the process, and primarily it's been done by Grigsby and Taylor. With the halfback set to the right side. Here's Grigsby on the counter. No, he's back to throw. Grigsby looking. He shoots it downfield. Intercepted again. And Middlesboro as Cleveland shot in front of the intended receiver, Joe Shelton. It was a very low throw, but Middlesboro has just come up with their 2nd interception of the night. So, momentum, a big part of a game like this one. And Middlesboro has it at their own 35-yard line. So Corbin tonight has gone to the air 2 times. They've had 2 intercepted, 1 by Williams and now this one by Cleveland. Grigsby has had plenty of time to throw the ball, so the line is giving him that opportunity. I find that rather obnoxious to watch the center come out like that in a game of football and flip-flop to the line of scrimmage. They don't do it for my purpose, though. Wing to the right side. Pitch back to Evans. Halfback pass. Left-hander is throwing the ball. He's got his man Barnes. He catches it, running backwards, and down he goes. As Taylor is there, but he got it on the fly. Down at the Corbin 43-yard line, and Middlesboro coming up with everything in the book tonight. They came back then with the halfback Evans throwing left. He hit Troy Barnes, and Barnes caught it falling backwards, but it's enough for a Middlesboro first down at the Corbin 43-yard line, and they've got time with 1:39 to go in the first half. A 22-yard pass play. And for the Yellow Jackets, in first downs. That is their 7th as they lead in that category. Here in the first half, Corbin has 4. Taylor is taken out of the lineup now. Middlesboro's Brian Williams on a counter to Cleveland. Cleveland just running over people, through people. He gets about 4 yards to the 39. He's a tough man to bring down. Tom Greer was there along with Truman Perry for Corbin. Now Lenny Hinderlight coming into the lineup for the Hounds. 1:09 to go in the first half, and it's an almost must right here that Corbin hold them without a point here in this last minute of play. Middlesboro leading 8-7. There comes that obnoxious roll to the line of scrimmage again. They're cocky. They lead by 8-7. Split into the left side. Wing back wide to the right. Cleveland. He's got his wheels turning. Down he goes by Greer. Greer got him that time after he hit him in the backfield. He did dive forward for maybe a yard or two. Let's see where they spot it at the 42-yard line. I'll tell you what really bothers me more than Brian Williams or Meredith Evans is when Roger Cleveland starts his wheels turning and gets momentum. He's tough to bring down. But on that particular play, it was Tom Greer that got to him. Now, we have a serious incident in the fact that Steve Jewell, one of the outstanding players for Corbin, was injured on the play.
Roger Cleveland, Don, when he gets the pitch back there, he is a high stepper. A lot of people watch Walter Payton, high step, juke around, and Cleveland is that time.
We'll see just how serious the injury is. Well, he's limping off the field, so we have a timeout here with 35 seconds in the first half. Middlesboro 8, Corbin 7. 5.
Here we go.
So we're set to go. As we have Troy Barnes, flanker back wide to the right side. Shattuck to the left. The snap goes back to Evans. He's got momentum down that left side, and he goes out of bounds after getting, I believe, a first down near the Corbin 35-yard line. Middlesboro has really mixed up, and they've thrown everything at us that I've ever seen. A direct snap that time to the fullback Meredith Evans instead of the quarterback. Back to throw Williams. Williams being chased. He throws a little screen out there. Got Cleveland down that sideline. Cleveland with a head of steam. He'll go all the way. No flags are down, and Middlesboro has taken the lead. He ran through a lot of Corbin players on that sideline. I thought they had him hemmed in. There were 3 down there, and Middlesboro, with 14 seconds to go in the first half, has taken a 14-7 lead over Corbin. Again, when Roger Cleveland gets those legs kicking high, they can't bring him down, and that's what happened that time. I thought for sure he would be taken down right at the 20-yard line, but he just ran right through him. There were 3 to 4 Red Hounds there. The point after from placement is good, and Middlesboro leads it now by 15-7 over Corbin. 15 points, the most that Corbin has given up this year. That to Somerset, but they won that one 40-15. Well, the Yellow Jacket fans, partisans, are really on their feet and overjoyed now, and a cast of gloom on the Corbin sideline. Corbin has let some opportunities get by here tonight.
Replay.
So Middlesboro getting that drive from the 35-yard line, the second time tonight that they took it in after a pass interception. Both of them have come, and that one, a 65-yard drive, didn't take them many plays. Just 4 plays to go the 65 yards. Now the kickoff coming up with just 14 seconds to go. Corbin won last year's game 15-14. Well, Brian Williams can really put them deep. And let's see what Glenn Curry, the last time it was in the end zone, couldn't run it out in high school. Now Williams approaching the ball. Here's this kick. It won't go to the end zone this time. It's going to bounce. Here's Curry taking it at the 8 to the 10, 20, 25. Curry looking for room. He comes up across the 30-yard line to about the 31. for the time may run out before Corbin can get a play away. Only 8 seconds remaining here in the first half of this one. So the Hounds will have to regroup, and for the first time this year, they'll go into the dressing room trailing at halftime. This is a good-looking Middlesboro team. They have scored on making opportunities of Corbin's passing game. 2 interceptions. And Corbin does not get a play off, and that is the end of the first half. Well, the crowd... I don't know why that it's 15. I thought they had a delay of game 5 yards. What is going on? Boy, this is a definite advantage to Middlesboro to start the second half. Why 15? Well, we don't know. They don't tell us here in high school, so we have to assume it was 3 5-yard delay of game penalties. Nevertheless, we're ready to go as T.R. Storms will kick it. Here's the kick to start the second half. It is going to be taken by Kyle at the 35, Kyle at the 40, and Kyle down the sidelines run out of bounds. So really they're starting the second half about where they started the first half, in near the 45-yard line, and Corbin was able to cut them off then. So the Red Hounds really with their backs to the wall. Corbin the #1 team in the state, Middlesboro #2, and Corbin favored in this ball game by about a touchdown, and the Red Hounds are going to have to show their colors the second half. Middlesboro will have the ball at their own 43. And there goes that cocky, obnoxious move to the line of scrimmage. Let's see if they knock him on his behind and take some of that out of him. Williams will give it off to Cleveland. Boy, that's a hit. There you go. The stinger will be taken out of those Jackets with many like that.
Knocked him
Taylor,
on his
was that
stinger.
it? All right, a yard gain, and that's all. Cleveland gets 1. So only a yard gain. I'll tell you what. I think this is just getting Corbin's dander up. Let him do it. All right, they give it into the middle to Evans now, and Evans crawls for about 4 yards, up to around the 48-yard line. I'm not sure just where his knee touched. They're going to spot it down at the 49. So Middlesboro will have it 3rd down, about 4 to go. After a 5-yard pickup, Rose makes the tackle for Corbin. The Yellow Jackets leading 15-7. We're in the 3rd period of this game. Split into the left side. Slot formation. Williams will roll to his right. Williams hit at the line of scrimmage, and down he goes hard. I'll tell you what, they got his number that time. Lenny Henderlight, Darren Steely. Darren Steely again. I tell you, I applaud this kid. He's played some kind of ball game. He hit him hard. No gain at the 49. And now the Jackets will have it 4th and 4. Steve Jewell not playing the second half. All right. Here's the snap back for the punt by Epperson. His kick. Oh, it's a very bad one off the side of his foot. It'll be out of bounds. Well, the official marked it out down at the 36, but that ball really curved out of bounds up over the 40-yard line. He's coming back upfield. Yeah, that's right. One official went down to the 36, but that ball was out of bounds up above the 40. Oh, that's a break for Corbin here. That will be only the 42-yard line. That's a 9-yard kick. Corbin gets the ball now, and here they go. The Red Hounds are going to get back in it. The ball at the 43-yard line, let's call it 1st and 10. Grigsby, he'll give it off to Jeff Anderson. Anderson running for about a yard, and that's all. Covering all over that football as Hoskins made the tackle for Middlesboro. Corbin right now wants to establish an offense and get back in here because they trail by 15-7, and now's the time to prove a point. Both cheering sections roaring approval for their team, trying to get them going. Here's Grigsby on the option. Grigsby straight upfield. Grigsby to the 49-yard line as he gets 5 yards. Ritchie keeping the ball for 5 to the Corbin 49. This is Corbin's first possession the second half as Meredith Evans came up to make the tackle along with Brian Williams. Now Corbin will have a 3rd down. Less than 4 to go for the first down. The ball at their own 49. Greg Taylor has not touched the ball thus far this second half, but 3rd and 4 right here. Let's see what happens. Grigsby calls, Grigsby gives. Truman Perry got the first down as he goes across midfield and down to the 46-yard line. For Corbin, that's their 5th first down of the game. I think Corbin's outfoxing the Jackets right now in the fact that they're looking for number 23. Tom Greer comes off limping. And instead, they have not used Greg Taylor this second half, and they picked up the first down. I believe that Corbin can continue to play ball control like this. It seems as if the Corbin line is dominant over Middlesboro's. 46-yard line of Middlesboro after a 7-yard run. Here's the handoff to Taylor. They got his number. He goes outside in. Taylor gets inside the 45 to the 44. Very short yardage. You can just count on it. Every time that Greg Taylor will get the ball, he's going to have people keying on him, and that was evident right there as he moves it for a couple of yards to the 44. Corbin will have it 2nd and 8 there at the Middlesboro 44 with 8:23 to go in the 3rd period. Middlesboro leading 15-7. On the option, Grigsby. Grigsby rolling left. Grigsby at the 40. Grigsby, ooh, he's pushing people. This is where Grigsby is showing his power now. Crosses the 40 to about the 38-yard line and a run of 6. Hoskins making the tackle. Again, we point out, Corbin is getting 5 and 6 yards about every time they run the ball. And Middlesboro, they can't do anything about it. But the fact that Corbin has turned it over a couple of times, they have to make up for those mistakes here. A 6-yard run, Corbin, 8-yard run. They've spotted it down at about the 37-yard line. Corbin, 2nd down and 2. Grigsby gives to Rollins. Rollins hits off right tackle and gets close to a first down. He needed a couple of yards, got into about the 36-yard line where Greg Johnson of Middlesboro, middle guard, makes the tackle on him. It may be close enough for a measurement. It's going to be close enough for a measurement, and they'll bring the chains across. Corbin has 5 first downs in the game, 1 the second half. Middlesboro got excellent field position to start the second half, could not go as the Corbin defense stood them up. Short by about an inch or so. So, Corbin will have it now 3rd down and less than a yard to go, and I would bet on number 23 here. Let's see if Greg Taylor gets the call on this 3rd down play for Corbin at the Middlesboro 36-yard line. The fans standing, part of them at least, as they're roaring here for Corbin to pick up this first down. The officials just now getting the chain set on the far side, thus holding up progress a bit. Now they're ready to go. 3rd down, less than a yard. Grigsby will call. Grigsby will give. It's Truman Perry wide open as he gets 5 yards on a Corbin first down. Truman Perry has taken the ball to the 30-yard line. Give him 6 yards and Corbin's 6th first down. I believe that Middlesboro might have been thinking number 23 like we were, and Truman Perry gallops for 6. Corbin now with their 6th first down, 2 on this drive. Roger Cleveland, along with Brian Williams, made the tackle on him. So the Hounds putting it on the ground and put it down the throats of the Jackets thus far this second half. On 1st and 10, Grigsby on the option. Grigsby keeps at the 30. Grigsby around in. He drags people. Oh, watch him drag. Watch him dig. He goes across the 25 to the 23. Richie Grigsby. Now, I want to tell you, they got to have fire in their blood right now. The way the adrenaline's pumping in those Red Hounds' veins, you can just see them dig and push against the people. Hoskins made the tackle for Middlesboro, but Grigsby has moved the ball to, let's call it the 23, a pickup of 7. Corbin, 2nd down and 3. Richie Grigsby, senior quarterback, goes under. Backfield straight away, gives it to Truman Perry. Perry straight up the middle, across the 20, down to the 19, another Corbin first down. This is 3 in a row. Corbin sticking it to him.
Right down the middle, good blocking. You mentioned Grigsby on that play a few minutes ago. He went to his left. He ran off with 4 or 5 guys, got away, broke 4 or 5 tackles. That, perhaps his best run of the season.
They have used Greg Taylor only 1 time on this drive. That ball then was taken to the 18 after a run of 5. Corbin 1st and 10 from the 18. Grigsby rolling around to his left, cuts back into his right. He grows into about the 15-yard line, then pushed back. Some 3 yards for Richie Grigsby that time. The blocking being led by Greg Taylor. Greg Johnson, Brian Williams making the tackle. This is the way that Corbin can win this football game tonight, by throwing it right at them, right in their face. Middlesboro is another type team. They're a flashy type team, whereas Corbin has the muscle in a game like this, and now they're using it as they've taken the ball down to the 15-yard line. Second down and 7. Again, Corbin has moved from their 43 down to the Middlesboro 15. Second and 7. Grigsby under. Grigsby gives to Taylor. Taylor off that right side, across the 15, down to about the 10. Greg Taylor. I think, right at the 10-yard line, he got 5 yards. And Taylor now has carried the ball 10 times for 111 yards. Corbin will have it third down, 2 for the first down. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the third period as Middlesboro leads 15-7. Scott Crook comes out over the ball at center for the Red Hounds. Grigsby under on 3rd and 2. Grigsby calls. Grigsby gives straight away. No, he keeps the ball. He's got the first down as he goes to the 6-yard line. Richie Grigsby faked it into the middle. He got the first down near the 6, and for Corbin, that is their 8th. They have now picked up as many first downs this second half as they had in the entire first half, as Pete Shattuck, along with Brian Williams for Middlesboro, made the tackle. For Corbin, it's first and goal at the 6. 4:45 to go in the third period. Again, Cook out over the ball at center. Both ends are in tight. Grigsby under. Grigsby calls. He gives Truman Perry. Perry across the 5, takes it to the 4-yard line. So the Red Hounds will be looking at second and goal as Tom Greer has re-entered the lineup for Corbin, now replacing Martin Earl Pennington. Tim Hensley making the tackle for the Jackets. Corbin at the Middlesboro 4, second down and goal to go. The Red Hounds coming out fired up this second half, and they're playing a ball control game right now as they've taken it to the 4, second and goal. Grigsby brings them out. Grigsby calls. He gives. No, he fakes. He takes it down for about a yard, and that's all as Middlesboro's defense gets tough down deep. They have spotted the ball, let's see, at the 3, so only a yard now, and Corbin will have it third down and 3 to go for the touchdown. Jimmy Mills, the linebacker, along with defensive tackle Billy Morton, making the tackle for the Yellow Jackets. Again, Greg Taylor has carried the ball just twice this second half. He's picked up 7 yards in the 2 carries. So here we go. It's third down, 3 to go for the touchdown. Here's the call. Here's the give. Taylor off that right side. Taylor digging. It's close. Middlesboro fans yelling that they stopped him. It's going to be very close to touchdown's door, but not in there. It was power right off that right side, and Greg Taylor has put the ball down to the 1-yard line. Corbin will have it 4th and goal. A lot to do with the outcome of this game could rest right here with 3 minutes to go in the third period. Corbin, 4th down, goal to goal from the 1-yard line. Let's see what they call right here. 4th and goal. Grigsby brings them out. He looks. He calls. 4th down. Here's Taylor, right side. Touchdown! Greg Taylor has just scored his 2nd touchdown of the night, his 13th point of the night. That coming with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the third period, and I think now without a doubt that Corbin will try the 2 after touchdown.
Well, Richie Grigsby came over to the side there after Taylor hurdled over the defensive line of the Jackets and let's go for 2.
From the 3-yard line, Grigsby pitches way back to Taylor, cutting for the end zone. He can't make it. They stop him. And Corbin fails on the 2-point try on the point after touchdown. So Middlesboro retains the lead with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go, third period. Timeout on the score. Middlesboro 15, Corbin 13. Here's the replay of the touchdown, and watch him dive into the end zone. Up and over, and Corbin gets within 2. So we'll have the kickoff now as the Red Hounds are playing a different kind of football this second half. They controlled the line of scrimmage on that drive. It took them a long time to get it down there, but they got it in, and now the kickoff. Middlesboro getting the ball for the second time as Storms will put it deep. It's going to be taken by Kyle. and Kyle at the 10. 15, Kyle to the 20, and down he goes. I think the Red Hounds are here to show their numbers as Mike Frederick downfield quickly to make the tackle for Corbin. And Middlesboro will have it deep in their own territory. Corbin showed a lot of respect for Middlesboro's ability to return early in the game, but I don't think they're afraid of them right now. The ball is at the 24-yard line. All right, we're ready to go as Brian Williams, the quarterback, calls. He'll give it up the middle, and watch Meredith Evans run over and through people. Finally, I think it was Steely that pulled him down, maybe along with Jeff Anderson, that kept him from going all the way. And they are the big play team. And just like that, Middlesboro has moved the ball out to the 35-yard line. Evans, an 11-yard run. And for the Yellow Jackets, that is their 9th first down of this ball game, the first of the second half. Corbin has an injury right now, and I'm not sure who it is at this point, but time is going to be called with 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the third period. So with timeout, the score, Middlesboro 15, Corbin 13. Well, it was Jeff Anderson that was shaken up on the play, and it looks like that left leg as he's coming off the field. Middlesboro, however, got their first down of the second half on an 11-yard run by Meredith Evans. They did beautiful faking in the backfield, and this made that play responsible. Middlesboro leads 15-13, 2:16 to go in the third period, and we're ready to go now. Troy Barnes put wide to the right. The pitchback goes to Cleveland, and he bolts into the middle as he comes across the 35 up to about the 38-yard line. Roger Cleveland, he scares you to death when he gets that football. Was taken down after getting 4 to the 39 by Matt Church. So Middlesboro 2nd and 6. The first time they got the ball this second half, Corbin turned them back, and they had to punt. So the Red Hounds need another defensive surge right here. You know, last year 15-14 on a field goal. Right now could be 16-15. Just think of that. Tremendous game here tonight. Halfback wide to the right, split into the left side. Evans to the middle, and Evans trying to use that power. He just runs over people as he crosses the 40 to the 43 and 4 more yards. Corbin came out fired up that second half, started sticking them a little harder and pushing them back instead of letting them bowl over them. And this second offensive series, though, Middlesboro has been able to move it. All right, it's 3rd down and 2 with the ball at the 43-yard line. A big play right here as they give it up the middle. And wow, did you see Steely hit that kid? But he kept moving on. Is it Evans or Cleveland? Darren Steely popped Evans, and I mean he popped him, but he was able to stay on his feet and was finally taken down at the Corbin 49 after an 8-yard run and Middlesboro's 10th first down. Best backs I've seen all year in a backfield, the trio. It's not so much their line play, it's their ability to push over people. At the Corbin 49, it's 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Middlesboro leads 15-13. The winner takes it all. They'll be in the playoffs. For the Jackets now, let's see, Evans, he gets a yard or two. About 2 to the 47-yard line. Let's see who was responsible. I think it was Danny Rollins on the tackle from the linebacker position. Now Greg Taylor comes back into the Corbin lineup, replacing Mike Frederick. Frederick comes out as Taylor, who was hit by a virus, spent the night in the hospital, most of the day in the hospital, showed up here late tonight after vomiting and diarrhea and really having a tough bout. Has played tonight and ran the opening play for a 67-yard touchdown, and he's playing hard here. Well, we've reached the end of 3 periods of this game, and after 3, the score, Middlesboro 15, Corbin 13.
You ready?
We're ready to go for the 4th and final period of this game. Middlesboro leads by 2. Middlesboro has the ball at the Corbin 47-yard line, split end left. Backfield is straight away now as Brian Williams under. Williams on the roll. He'll be taken down after a yard, if that. That play has not worked that well. Inside, Corbin has been able to maneuver, and I think that was Tom Greer with the first one to get in on him. And the gain is good. No gain on the play. They've spotted it right at the 47. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Lenny Hinderlight also in there. This is a big, big play. Corbin needs the ball now as we just started the 4th period of this game. And Middlesboro has it 3rd and 8 at the Corbin 47. So key this one in with 11:30 to go in the ball game. Let's see what Middlesboro will do. Williams under. Williams back to throw. He's looking across the line of scrimmage. Has time. He throws. It is complete to Epperson down that sideline and knocked out of bounds. The big end. John Epperson at 6'6" was able to get that. And Middlesboro has a first down deep in Corbin territory at about the 22 or 23-yard line.
Back and rifled that shot in there. That was a great pass, and it just went over the defensive player. That was a high pass might be overthrown, but checked up there.
27-yard line. So it's a 20-yard pass play. Middlesboro's 11th first down. Back to throw. It's a draw. And down he goes back at the 30-yard line. That is Cleveland. Good defensive coverage by Sadler and Mark Lease that time. So Corbin needs to hold them off here in the worst way if they're to win this ball game and punch it downfield. 11 minutes to go. Middlesboro leading 15-13. What a crowd we have here tonight. Middlesboro at the Corbin 30-yard line now. 2nd down, 13 for the first down. In split left. Williams on the roll, pitches back. Here's Cleveland. He's at the 30. Cleveland turns the corner at the 25, and down he goes at about the 20. Lenny Hinderlight with a jersey tackle kept him from going possibly all the way. That's the dangerous play, the wide stuff, and Middlesboro has been able to do it so well, and Coach Cotton Adams told us tonight, this is where they hurt you. We can stop them inside, but when they start this wide stuff, they take about 7 of our players out of it. That means about 4 of them have to get the job done. That's exactly what happened there. He got just shy of the 20. Let's call it the 20-yard line. A pickup of 10. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the first down. 10:05 to go. They are in Williams' field goal range at this point at the 20. In split left, halfback wide to the right. Handoff up the middle to Evans, and Meredith Evans gets a couple of tough yards. It's going to be a 4th down, I believe. Danny Rollins making the tackle along with Alan Sadler. And boy, I tell you, Evans was popped. We could hear it up here. He gets up slowly. But it's not enough for the first down. What would Middlesboro do here? Will they go for a field goal? A first down is what they're going for. All right. A 2-yard pickup. It's 4th down. 1.5 yards to go for the first down. So Middlesboro, big play here at the Corbin 18-yard line. Barnes wide to the right. Shattuck to the left. Williams, the quarterback, goes under. Here's Williams. He's rolling wide to the right. He's going to throw. He throws. It is complete to Epperson. A flag is down, and he got it at the Corbin 8-yard line. Penalty marker down, and let's see. I think it's against Middlesboro. We'll wait. 9:09 to go. Ineligible receiver downfield. Ineligible receiver downfield on Middlesboro will wipe out that play. You've got to give it to them on their play calls tonight. They have really set up some situations that you would never expect, and they've done a fine job of that. Back at the 34 on the penalty for ineligible receiver downfield. I wouldn't doubt that they've used some plays here tonight that they haven't used all year just for this game. They're going for it on 4th down, about 17 for the first down. Now Middlesboro calls timeout. I wouldn't have thought they'd go for it here at the 34, try to kick Corbin deep. And I think that's what they're talking about right now. So timeout is called. Only 8 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the ball game. Timeout on the score. Middlesboro 15, Corbin 13. Middlesboro is going to kick it on 4th down and 17. Epperson in punt formation back at the 45-yard line. Low snap. He'll get it out of there. Just bunts it up there again as Greg Taylor comes up to take the ball at about the 18. So Corbin really doesn't have that bad a field position. The Red Hounds now in what could be a drive to win this ball game. The second half has seen Corbin have the ball only one time. Middlesboro has had it twice. That's right, fans. We're at the 8:48 mark of this game. Corbin took it from their 43-yard line and used up the third period. Middlesboro, the first time they had it this half, had to kick. The second time they've had to kick. And now Corbin will start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The earlier drive was from the 43. Redhounds set to go, trailing by 2 points. As Grigsby on the option, he'll roll out to the left. He'll keep the ball and comes up across the 20 to about the 22-yard line. The tackle made by Hoskins again. He's played a fine defensive game for the Yellow Jackets. Jeff Anderson reporting into the Corbin lineup here. Mark Lease trying to get in, but he's a little late, so they'll pull him off to the sideline. Now, the gain is good for 3 yards to the 21. Corbin will have it 2nd down and 7. Grigsby goes under. He calls. He gives to Taylor. Taylor is hit at the line of scrimmage. Taylor goes down after maybe a yard, and that's all. Mills was simply great on that hit. Yes, that's one of the better defensive plays of the night. I don't know if he got a yard. Let's see, they have not moved the downs marker at all. So right at the 21-yard line, and a big play right here. No gain. Corbin will have it 3rd and 7. 7.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Let's see what they do here. 3rd and 7, the ball at their own 21-yard line. Grigsby back to throw. Grigsby, he looks, he throws. His pass is way off the mark. He was rushed, and down he went. As getting in on top of him for Middlesboro was big number 67, Billy Norton, 195-pounder. So Corbin will have to give it up. And so Middlesboro in a very enviable position right here, leading by 2. Yeah, he had no chance of catching that ball. Punt formation, Rose for the 2nd time tonight. He's standing at his own 5-yard line. Roger Rose. Here's the snap back. Here's his kick out of there. Toward the sideline. High, not too long. Let's see. It'll take... Neither one of them get a bounce out of it. It just rolled right straight to the side. But Middlesboro has excellent field position at about the Corbin 32-yard line as we have a timeout. 7:08 to go, the score. Middlesboro 15, Corbin 13. 50, 40, 35.
You're back. You're back.
The ball at the 33-yard line, and Middlesboro again in excellent field position at the Corbin 33 with only 7:08 to go. Now you got to start thinking about looking for turnovers in the game. Brian Williams with this backfield straight away gives it into the middle. And about 3 yards now down to the 30-yard line goes Meredith Evans, the fullback. Middlesboro will have it 2nd and 7 at the Corbin 30-yard line. This game is going down to very similar to last year's. And when have you ever seen a Corbin-Middlesboro game that wasn't played like the one that's being played here tonight? Middlesboro took advantage on big plays in the first half of 2 Corbin miscues and scored. Although they did have long drives of 60 and 65 yards after the pass interception. Now they have it 2nd and 7 at Corbin 30-yard line. Williams on the pitch. He's taken down, but he pitches back to Evans, and he's going down that sideline, gets 5 yards or so. Brian Williams really paying the price every time that he does anything, and Taylor, Rollins make the tackle.
He's waiting until the last moment to pitch that ball back. He's trying to make the defense make a move and commit themselves, but they really got after that time. They go into boom on it. They haven't played 100 yards. The officials have stopped the clock to bring the change out here to measure it.
It's going to be close enough for a measurement as the officials bring the chains across. 6:21 to go in the game. It's going to be just short of a first down at about the Corbin 24-yard line. So it's imperative right here that Corbin's defense take control of the situation. Getting to the point because of field position that they could not get out of the hole a moment ago, but they've got to stop them now. hoping for the turnover or some break to come your way. This is the time of the game that things like that have to happen if you're to come back, because the time is really, the clock's going to get very much adverse to your situation. Well, it's a third down play, so they have 2 cracks to make less than a yard at the Corbin 24-yard line. Wide to the right side goes Barnes. Shattuck to the left. And quarterback keeper, and that's Williams. He's got the first down. He takes it to about the 21-yard line. And for Middlesboro, that's their 12th first down of the game. Their 4th this second half. So the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets had given up a total of 20 points coming into this game this year. Corbin had given up 30. And each team is, well, it's again about what we expected. However, I didn't expect Middlesboro to be quite this strong. They have the ball at the Corbin 21-yard line. They'll use as much of the time as they can. Yeah, he's going to fall on his head in a minute. All right, we're set to go. As the handoff is given to Cleveland, into the middle he goes. Now, he was down once and got up and started running again, and they're going to call it down at the 20-yard line. A pickup of 1 yard. Rollins in on the tackle for Corbin. Second down and 9 for the Jackets. They are content right here to just play ball control. Very little that the Corbin fans can do to inspire their team at this point, as Middlesboro taking plenty of time. The Yellow Jackets, 2nd and 9 at the Corbin 20-yard line. They've had some good field position now on their second offensive series this second half. The pitch back to Cleveland. He'll try the corner. Cleveland may go. Nope, he's going to be taken down at the 10-yard line by Darren Steely. Off that side, Darren Steely takes Cleveland down, prevents a touchdown. Things look bad, fans, with 5:06 to go. It will be a Middlesboro first down. They've spotted it at the 9. Middlesboro's 13th first down of the game, and it's been Cleveland, the player that Corbin has not been able to stop. Cleveland was 3rd in rushing for this team coming into the game tonight. Evans was about 600 yards ahead of him in rushing. Probably the cockiest team you've ever seen on a football field, as they have it 1st and goal at the Corbin 9-yard line. Williams pitches back. Cleveland, he got his number shown that time and almost lost it, as Corbin had Russell Barton coming in to chime him up right at the line of scrimmage, the 9. There's no gain. But the clock is so important. Middlesboro is in a position now, their field goal range easily within Brian Williams. Now he can kick them from 35, 40 yards out. 4:20. The time continues to run. Middlesboro leads 15-13. Corbin pulled it out last year with a couple of minutes to go. Well, the center that time tried to do his flip and fell. Throw back wide to the right. They hand it up the middle to Evans. He's open at the 5. Evans down at about the 1. Boy, the trap that time, and Greg Taylor prevented a touchdown. But it's going to be 3rd down and short yardage for Middlesboro. They got it down to the 2-yard line. A 7-yard run, 3rd and goal from the 2. Right here would just end Corbin's season, I believe. I don't think there's any way that Corbin could overcome a 9-point advantage, and that's what it could be. 3rd and goal, and Middlesboro will call timeout. So with 3:29 to go in the game, timeout on the score. Middlesboro 15, Corbin 13. Well, if Corbin can hold here, they've got a chance. If they don't hold, we can sing "Turn Out the Lights." Because with only 3:29 to go, Corbin could be down by as many as 9 points. You got to hand it to Middlesboro. They're a better team than perhaps I thought. And I think the difference is the trio of backs. But their play selection tonight has just been great. Corbin not weakened that much by Taylor. I don't think that's any excuse at all as far as this game. They're going to have to do it here. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. So this is a must right here. Let's see what happens. Brian Williams, the quarterback, goes under. Williams calls. He rolls. Williams, quarterback sneak, touchdown. He went right under Sadler, Steely, and others right in there. And Brian Williams, Greg Taylor shake hands. Middlesboro leads it by 8. And it's almost a certainty that they'll go up by 9. Williams scoring the touchdown. Middlesboro's first score of the second half. And, of course, 21 points, the most been scored against Corbin this year. And the Red Hounds have been number 1 all year long in AA football. With 3:25 to go in the game, you're talking about an uphill battle. It can happen. Coach Cotton Adams wants a timeout here. He wants to block that kick. He knows that if he can get in there, block the kick, do something about that extra point, he has a chance to come back and tie it up.
His captains do not even see him, and he's stomping on his ground. Now, he wants a timeout. They can't see him, and
Well, Cotton almost had to go out on the field to get his timeout because nobody was ever looking his way, and he finally does get the timeout. So it's a big one. Corbin trails by 8. They want a timeout because, as I said, they got to prevent this extra point because it would take 2 scores instead of 1 to come back and get in this ball game. So an important timeout here by Coach Cotton Adams. Both teams undefeated. 8-0 for Corbin, 9-0 for Middlesboro. It's a typical Corbin-Middlesboro game. Middlesboro putting together a powerhouse of a team this year. Corbin's season has been brilliant. Take nothing away from them. So here we go. They have called the timeout. Now they're ready for the point after. I'm not sure. The Red Hounds really, well, if they have to use 2 timeouts for 1 extra point, they do, and that, no, they don't. I thought he was calling timeout again. Well, Brian Williams will kick it. Let's see what they do. They try to get in there. They don't. It's a 9-point lead. It's good. Timeout. 3:25 to go in the game. Middlesboro leads 22. Corbin 13. Well, right here is a situation that Corbin has to come up with big plays. There's no doubt about it. We know now they're going to have to score twice to win the ball game. It has to be a big play. We've got to have something like a run back here. We've got to have a long pass, a long run, something, because the time is against you. 3:25 to go, trailing by 9. And Brian Williams can really pump it deep, and Glenn Curry is back there. He wants his first run back of the year. Let's see if he can get it. All right. Williams comes up. Here's the kick. It's going off where it's going to be taken by Darren Steely. Steely looking for room across the field. Steely at the 30, 35, 40. Good run back to the 40-yard line. Darren Steely. So Corbin has good operating room right here, but they've got to make the most of this time. They've got to put it in a hurry and then an onside kick or something like that. So Richie Grigsby comes out at quarterback. We have not seen Greg Duncombe here tonight. Coach Cotton Adams going with his senior all the way. Duncombe will have his days coming. He's a fine quarterback, but he has not been in there tonight. Tom Greer limps over at split end to the right side. The ball at the 40-yard line. 3 minutes to go in the game. Grigsby calls. Grigsby back to throw. He's looking for a screen to Taylor. Taylor takes it behind the line of scrimmage, and Taylor goes down. Back at the 34. David Martin had him covered. Not a thing Greg could do right there. You know what? That ball was almost lateral as the way it was thrown across there. So Greg had no choice but pick it up and go. But it's going to be a loss back to the 33-yard line. A loss of 7 on a pass play. That's the first completed pass for Corbin tonight. They've had 2 intercepted. Middlesboro leads by 9, 2:23 to go. Big play has to come. In motion comes Curry. Grigsby calls. Grigsby back. Looking on the sideline. Boy, had it blocked. David Martin knocks it down. From the 33, Corbin will have it 3rd and 17. And a season that looked like Corbin was untouchable after they had knocked off the likes of Glasgow, Danville, and Somerset is about to come to an end. 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go. From the 33, Corbin has it. 3rd down and 17. Split in left side, Shelton. In the slot is Taylor. Grigsby, the quarterback, is back to throw. He's looking for Taylor. Way down that sideline. No, he gives a short pass to Curry. Curry 35-40. Curry gets it up to about the original line of scrimmage, the 40-yard line. It'll be 4th and 10 at that point.
Defensively, Middlesboro is only rushing 3 players. They've dropped 8 backs. They're playing, of course, it is a pass situation. And they couldn't, on that play, had plenty of time to get the pass off. I thought maybe Curry should have run out of bounds after catching.
Well, it's at the 41-yard line, just a minute 39 to go, so you either come up with 4th and 9 or this ball game is over. Here it is, 4th down and 9. The ball at the 41 after an 8-yard pass play. Grigsby under. He calls. He's back to throw. He's looking. Taylor being held at the line of scrimmage. Uh-oh. Greer went down as the ball sailed over his head. He slipped. The ball was either thrown behind him or the play didn't develop. The Corbin passing game did not at all come through in this game tonight. And therefore, Middlesboro has taken over at the Corbin 41, and the Yellow Jackets will go on undefeated as the fans. And let me tell you, there's a crowd of them here leave tonight.
We have completed 1 pass for -7 yards on this ball game.
We've completed 2 passes for 1 yard in the game tonight. So Middlesboro will just kill the clock. A minute 17 to go. Brian Williams calls. He falls on it. And so back at the 43 as the clock will run with a minute 10 to go. Coach Cotton Adams wants his team to call timeout. Honestly, very little they can do about it, though. Middlesboro was the team with the big plays tonight. Corbin did have some power in the trenches, but let's just start taking a look at a wrap-up of this thing. Taylor has 114 yards in the ball game, but he had 106 of those in the first half. So Greg Taylor, very weak because of his condition tonight, ends up carrying the ball only 4 times in the second half. Grigsby, 52 yards and 11 carries. Anderson has 4 yards and 3 carries. Rollins, 2 carries for 10. Perry, 4 carries for 20. Middlesboro will give those in a moment. They fall on it again. The clock will run with a minute 5. Now, Cotton can't get his players to call it when he wants. It's the problem. They won't look at the sideline. They haven't been in this situation before this year. They just drop back on it at the 45. Now for Middlesboro, look at this. They have Cleveland with 102 yards in 17 carries. Evans, 93 yards in 18 carries. Williams was held to 30 yards in 14 carries tonight. But it was Evans and Cleveland, the 2 of them. So you got 3 backs, well, 2 backs that carried off the big numbers versus 1 back for Corbin, and basically that could be the difference right there too. Middlesboro has 13 first downs. Corbin ended up with 8, all of those on that drive for the touchdown in the 3rd period. And they fall on it again as the clock will run. I don't know if Corbin has any timeouts now or not. No, they don't. So, yes, they drop it all the way back to the 48-yard line. So they're just going to let the clock run. And it'll be 4th down and 17 yards to go. They'll take a delay of game penalty and then fall on it again, I guess, and that'll be the ball game. Middlesboro winning here tonight. Only 18 seconds to go as Middlesboro takes a delay of game penalty. And you got to look at Corbin's schedule this year and just wonder. They knock the socks off everybody. Who you going to play, you know? And then you get to a game like this. I hope Andy Frost doesn't do that in the playoffs because that's kind of obnoxious and it's in bad taste. on the roll out to the right side. Here's Williams, and down he goes as Greer goes into him with 12 seconds to go. They'll stop the clock. It'll be Corbin's football. Now, let's see what they'll do. As Corbin will get the ball, they'll have to get a play underway in a hurry. They'll start the clock as soon as they get it placed. Only 12 seconds remaining. The Red Hounds will have to call the play quickly now. I don't think they... I guess they're aware of it because they're lining up that way. And they'll obviously try to go for a touchdown. With 12 seconds, the ball at the Middlesboro 49. Crook, 10 seconds. Snaps it back. Grigsby back. Looks. He throws it downfield, and it is tipped and knocked away with 1 second to go. They just let it run out. They let the clock run on out. Actually, the clock stopped with 1, and they let it go, and this game is over as Middlesboro has won it here tonight by a score of 22-13. And the Middlesboro fans race out onto the football field. Corbin going out to congratulate the victors. The Red Hounds very downcast, obviously. First time they've lost since Danville game of a year ago. And so far, nothing in the way of bad sportsmanship that we see. Everything is just fine. Well, that's the way it happened tonight. We'll be back with a recap right after these words from our sponsors. Corbin Red Hounds tonight took a lead of 7-0, and it looked like everything was going to be their way as Greg Taylor took the opening play of the game and went 67 yards. Corbin led 7-0, but then Middlesboro came back with 2 drives, one of 60 yards and one of 65 after intercepting passes, and they led over Corbin by 15-7 at halftime. Corbin looked as if they were going to get back and mean business in the second half as they took the ball, marched downfield for a score. They went for the 2 points after touchdown, and they failed, and Middlesboro led 15-13. Then the Yellow Jackets came back here in the 4th period, and on a short drive, they put in the deciding touchdown as they got the ball at the 30 and took it in, and they won it by 22-13. For Corbin, it's their first defeat and only defeat of the year. They finish 8-1, whereas Middlesboro goes on to 10-0. Middlesboro tonight rushed for 272 yards. Corbin rushed for 201. Corbin passed for 1 yard. Middlesboro passed for 42. So Middlesboro, the first team this year to dominate Corbin statistically. Again, Greg Taylor had 114 yards and 13 carries. Cleveland had 102 yards and 17 carries for Middlesboro. Evans had 93 and 18. So Corbin finishes a great year under first-year coach Cotton Adams, a year that they can be proud of as they were ranked number 2 in the state in overall football. They were ranked number 1 in AA all year long, but it was Middlesboro's night here tonight. They came in a very cocky, confident team, and they go away the victor, and they'll be in the playoff. We hope that you have enjoyed the replays of Corbin Red Hound football here on Southern Cable TV, Channel 11. We've done our best. Our crew has worked very hard to try to do as best we know how to bring you the replays of these games. We hope to be able to continue in basketball with the games of the week with the Corbin girls and boys basketball. That's in the making right now. So we anticipate that we'll be able to continue on Sunday nights as the football season is over, but the basketball season is just around the corner. We would continue on Sunday nights with the game of the week on Sunday night at 8:30, both boys and girls. That is what we have in our plans right now, so we'll let you know more about it a little later on. But again, for Gene Harless, Jerome Baird, Dale Johnson, David Lowe, and Southern Cable TV here on Channel 11, this is Don Eastep saying that we hope in just a couple of weeks or so that we'll be showing you some basketball right here at the same spot. Until then, again, the final score, Middlesboro 22, Corbin 13. In the position here that see Knox Central trying to get in that touchdown territory.